Ladies and gentlemen, now our symposium will officially begin. The first speaker is an independent designer and curator, and he has been an active figure at various international design events. Early on, he worked in Europe, and his works include light, furniture, space, food, and curatorial exhibitions. The first speaker looks forward to exploring more possibility for Taiwan through design. Today, he is going to share with us on design, a future for decreasing industry. If we all are ready, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Director Shikai. Please give him a big round of applause. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Oh, cool. Let's start. It's a huge honor to be here to present you some of my works, and especially this project I'm doing for the past year from 2017. And thank you for inviting, from the TCD and TCTC. I hope the order is right because it's too much DC. I'm talking about another DC later. I'll show you. So today is the subject. It's for design a future for decreasing industry. And well, I'm Shikai. I'm a designer. I'm also the curator. I like material and the process and also the story behind, and also the culture and the industry, of course. And I do furniture, I do lighting, and lots of home decor object products, food design, and I do event and also exhibition, and most important things. I'm the Taiwanese, and I've been educated in Taiwan, and also I live and work in London for about 7 years. This is not so important things, but this is some of my work I do in the past few years. So the clients include the gallery, or I had a brand before, also a lighting company, furniture brand, or like a whiskey brand. But today, I'm going to share something with you. It's not only about myself, but about an industry in Taiwan. This is the map of Taiwan. I hope you recognize it. This part is called Hualien. It's in east part. Sorry, that's east, right? East. Yes. East part of east side of Taiwan. It's called Hualien. It's another county. And what's happened there? It's about 50 years ago that the government find out we actually have lots of marble mine there. So we start to have a marble industry. And in there, until now, the industry have been developed for more than 60 years. And we mainly produce, like we call Heping White. It's a place of a small town of Hualien. We use the name to name this white marble. It's called Heping White marble. And we also have another type of marble. It's called Sebentan, and it's also green. So-called green marble. It's in the south part of Hualien. And we'll just quickly jump out these. Some of important things happen along the past half century. The most important things is these 2 points. We used to produce household items like in the first 10 years, in the beginning of this industry happened. And 10 years later, we start to do architecture material. And 10 years later, start from the beginning of 1980s. And we do the material. We used to export the material, but now it's mainly focused on the internal market. So, every day the global economy is changing, and every day the political things is changing. But the industry now, as I said before, it's mostly focused on architects material, and also they do 97% is like a focus on the domestics, which means the internal market. I would say it's really unhealthy. So in this slide show you some of the analyze of the giant real estate bubble happen nowadays, especially in the past 10 years. So which leads the young people not able to afford the house, so they couldn't have they're afraid to get married as well. And the speed of the population aging of Taiwan is actually faster than Japan. I'm checking, did I miss anything? Oh, I'll check. Yes. So you can already guess like what I'm going to bring you in this one. It's over-rely on only one market, and this is only the internal market. So from 2000 to 2016, the overall value of this industry is from 9 billion and dropped to like 4.2. It's really painful for everything, for everyone in the industry. And so this is another DC I'm bringing out here. It's called Stone and Resource Industry R&D Center. And they realize and they find out this is happening now, and they want to do something. So I'm going to stop here a little bit and introduce you another line of the story. And in the end, they will put up together. So about 2 years ago, and there's a young, already 3 years ago, so young students, they was the last year of the university, like from 2 different universities. And they're putting up a team, and they want to figure out why the European design is so successful, looks so great, and why can't we do it? Why Taiwanese design can't be them as well? So they put up the team as the documentary film team. They fly to Italy and they interview lots of different brands, for example, Caprini, Rossano Lendi as a gallery, and lots of designers here. And this lady is an important critic and also the key man of one of the platform. So they get one of the answer they can figure out. It's not only you have to collaborate with each other, no matter it's like industry to industry, designer to other people's. Then you can bring now. You can see the successful. You can see the future. And when they get back to Taiwan, and somehow the magic things happened. It's they met SRDC and they decide to bring the things they see in Italy back to Taiwan, of course, again, and which is not usual to happen in the stone industry. Stone industry in Taiwan is very close because it's in east part of Taiwan. It's difficult to be there. Also, it's rather traditional. And also, they put another key man here. It's called Moreno Ratti. And this Italian designer, it's why he's important, why it matters, because he's from Kalala. Kalala is, if you know the material, it's a holy city for producing one of the best marble in the world. And he was born and rising there, and he know the Kalala is not as great as we see from outside of the world. They have their own issue, and they join this team. They want Hualien avoid the failure of Kalala. So together they hold a workshop, and they include the 10 of Taiwanese designers, and become the first edition of this Hualien International Stone Workshop. And together they design some really good pieces, the furniture or like for the dining ware or home decor object. And was really successful. In 2016, everyone was talking about this in Taiwan Designers Week. After the exhibition, everyone started to know, oh, I didn't know we have marble. I didn't know marble is so beautiful that we can do something out of the architecture material. But the story stopped there because there's no business model. And the designer doesn't have money to produce it. And of course, the manufacturer, they used to be, or they are still only the manufacturer. They help their clients to produce their produce their product, but they don't have their brand, and they don't know how to sell the items. So, it just lead me this question: like, if design could save everything. So 1 year later, because I was mentioned, Blanco was still young, right? And they graduated from the university. They looking for one of the key men which make this everything happen, moved to Hong Kong, so not able to continue this project. So they introduced me to SRDC. So this is the plan I made for SRDC I hope this can run in at least 5 years. So we have this platform. It's not only building, it's not only like introducing other people, but we need to like hold the picture. So, for example, for the stone industry, we want to enhance the industry cohesion, and we want to let the people live in Hualien, they want to join this industry. They want to appreciate this industry. Now the Hualien people only see them as those really rich people. It's nothing like it's not our business. We have nothing related to them. They use the local resource but produce the West, pollute our hometown. They see them as this way, but they don't see that as the proud industry from their hometown. So, but instead of to invite a designer to join the platform to use their ability to produce something, this time I invite the furniture and the lifestyle brands, because they have their own like sales channel. They have their own designer. They know how to where's the market. And not only putting up everything together, but we also want to help the designer and also the brand join the project to reach the market. So, there was you have to see like this. It was half transparent, but now it's gone. What we're doing is actually we're building here as a platform, and we are the branding, also the platform to match everybody together. And this is the clients, this is the money where to running whole the system, and this is going to be the important PR partners. We see everyone, so this is the model we're trying to create. So this year, we have 10 brands and also 5 designers, 5 like senior designers join the project. And so far, they are all from Taiwan, because we want to train the Hualien manufacturing being able to facing these new clients to fit their standard. Then once they're ready, we want to bring this platform up to the international level, at least start to inviting the designer and brand from other countries. So why this project is called a workshop? Because we're trying to get everyone together to Hualien and keep them there. It's really difficult, actually, and in Hualien for 6 days. So in these 6 days, we have arranged like a few different conferences, like for different purpose, and also manufacturer tour. So they're going to visit different factory to learn the material and their process, to know the material limitation. And we have a design and manufacturing tutorial, and so they have their own idea to bring to this workshop, and or maybe they have their future for their like a new product for next year. They bring the idea to the workshop. They can discuss with Mr. Ratti, to see how the European market to see these new items. They can also discuss with the technician from SRDC and to kind of pre-field the felt out of this design. So once it's ready, and the technician will arrange each brand to the right manufacturer. So it's kind of a speed dating. I understand you first. I'll say, if you can adjust this part, you can fit that man. That man can fit your needs. So it's more like this. So it's actually in 6 days very intense there, but at least we are sort of make everyone happy under this stage. Yeah. So this is some of the published material that we made for our partners who joined the workshop. But for example, organizing a clear process step, but by different step, what kind of effect they can create under this industry. We organize this and make them become a recordable, a good understanding material for the designers. This is the documentary from. Cool. So together, these 15 brands and studio from all over different places, from Taiwan, from Taipei, from Taichung, from Tainan, and from other places, they create all these really good products, and include furniture, home decor objects, like art piece, lighting piece, and other things. Because we have so like a limited time, so I'm not going to go through all these designs. But if you're interested and if you Google Hualien Stone, and you will find like a hualianstone.org, you will find all the information about these products. And back to this project, somebody was asking me like, what do you want to promote in the end? I was really struggle because I'm not sure if I want to only promote material because the people nowadays they really care about the nature part, also how can I say, environment. So if I promote marble, which means we need to mine more, but when this workshop starts, when I get deeper to the place, to the industry, then I realize the mining industry, it can be good. I mean, it depends in which way you are mining and how can you recover the place. But the most important thing, it's the things I learned from Rati. It's what's happened in Kalala. It's the Kalala people. The marble industry in Kalala is separate by two parts. One is the Kalala mine. It's owned by 10 like really rich families, and other part is the industry. But nowadays, what's happened? It's they only sell the stone to the other countries, but they are not manufacturing it in Italy. So the manufacturer, it's a losing job, and no one wants to join the industry because they're getting really tiny of money. And so Rati was mentioning, as he knows, like no one in this industry, as Italian, is under 60 years old, which is terrible. So what if we can like bring all these things together? We promote the material and also the manufacturing together. Like if you want to use this material or you want to have this product, and we can provide like a Taiwanese, like as I said, the Herping White and also the 7 times, but also we import lots of things from other countries. But most important things, it's manufacturing in Taiwan, and we export it. So under this picture that we can invite like a different brand from different country and invite them to Hualien to see this is we can do as a first step, because in the future, I really hope this place is not only produce the product for other brand, but slowly they can have their own brand. They have their own products. Yes. So what's happened now as well, exhibition now is happened in Hualien. We bring the exhibition back to the hometown of the stone, where these products being produced. We want the local people know, like to know again what can their hometown do, why the stone is sort of related to them. It's not only luxury material put on the floor or on the wall in other people's house, but they can be the product with themselves in lifetime. And also we published one of the book and to introduce all the technique and all the workshop journey and also the works from 2016 and 2017. And of course, most important things, we are preparing for this year's workshop. Yes. Back to the question of earlier today, I was asking myself, if design could save everything, I would say yes, of course. But we can't just design the product, but we need to see the whole system behind and make everything work together. So I would say design is not only object, but you can put your, not finger, it sounds a bit wrong, but you need to think everything, put all the parts together, and you need to design this picture. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Director Song.